Peace, family. Yes, so today I just want to share some of what I've been thinking over the last few weeks, and I want to pose it as a question. Has anyone ever convinced you of anything? And I mean anything in your entire life, because really how I've witnessed people and interacted with people over the last year really forced me to think about the totality of what we accept as truth in reference to our beliefs. So I came to the conclusion that, at least with my own life, everything in my life that I value as my beliefs, which shape my truths, no one has convinced me of. Meaning that since early childhood, I've been introduced to concepts and ideas that at some point either I accepted or I rejected. In my early childhood, for example, growing up in church, it's like, accept Jesus in life as your Lord and Savior, or you're going to burn in hell. I had trouble with that, even as early as, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, however, wherever, when my mind started to hear that week in and week out, from my loved ones and my family. Moving on to becoming vegetarian, vegan. The idea got presented to me. No one convinced me or tried to convince me, but that was something that I chose to accept as truth. Only because, not because of the facts per se, not because of the research, not because of anything other than my spirit was aligned with that as a belief. And I feel that that is true for all of humanity. I may be wrong about that. Again, that's a belief. But just in the way that I've seen people, interacting with people over the last year, presenting, I guess, facts, however they may look. And again, I guess all facts can be subjective, and align with certain people's beliefs and truth. So the thing is this: what is really real and what is really true and what is really false? I mean, it really opens up, much deeper questions in terms of like, what is truth and what is fiction? Or what is real and what is not real? And I think that the thing is that your truth is your truth, and my truth is my truth. However, when we look at society, and who's to say, my truth is what is actual fact and your truth is what's actual fiction? I'm not here to say my truth is the ultimate truth. I can make arguments, I can present my own experience, I can present, scientific evidence, but at the end of the day, it's still my truth, which means that it may not be yours or anyone else's truth. With that all being said, with the way our society has been sort of transformed, it's clear that we have a side over here and a side over here. Okay. And we all know how I don't have to spell it out. It's clearly the elephant in the room. It's clearly, anytime you open up your phone or your computer, or you turn on your television or turn on the radio, it's like something is being said about it. People with their truths over here, people with their truths over here. Somebody's right, somebody's wrong. I think we can all agree that that's a true statement. Somebody's right and somebody's wrong. However, the next question is, let's say you're over here, right? And you have your truth, but over here is actual fiction. The truth here is actual fiction. The truth over here is actual truth. What does it take for a person who's been over here to actually get illuminated with the actual truth and to come over to the other side? Is it even possible? The only thing I can think that can maybe, possibly transform a person, where the light bulb comes on, to be illuminated with actual real truth and not fiction. And it's one word. It's pain. Pain. Pain can be a hell of a motivator. It's the only thing I can think of. Doing what I've been doing now as a lifestyle for over 30 years, as a profession, 20 years. One thing that gets people at least to try the quote unquote natural route is pain. Pain. However, I don't think that pain is even though pain can probably be the one thing that may allow a person to wake up and see the light. And again, that light may be fiction, but at least for this argument that I'm making, that's the question. Is pain that much of a motivator? Because one thing I can say, given the fact that I've been a witness to that, I've seen people be motivated by pain to do something healthy, to take responsibility. Pain can often not be enough. And that's okay. That's okay. We're all on here. This is a journey. We're all here to grow and evolve and learn from one another. Even though I can't convince you of anything any more than you can convince me of anything. Now you can introduce a concept to me and I can think, but if my heart and spirit and my soul is not aligned with it on some level, then I won't accept it, just like you won't accept it. So, we got like all of these like labels, we got like these influencers on social media, I see, and they have their crowds, and it's almost like you got one crowd over here, right? And one crowd over here. And, whether it's on Twitter, Instagram, or wherever it may be, Facebook, you see one crowd, right, labeling their truths and arguments for their truths, and then you see And especially if the person is popular. Let's say the person is a celebrity, right? They're an entertainer, but then they're weighing in with their belief. So, obviously they've chosen their side, and they are, working to influence their circle of influence, whether it be small, wide, or humongous. And you have this battle, but at the same time, I'm laughing because, again, you got one group over here that is talking that again is aligned with their truth, their beliefs, their truth. And then you got another group over here that's aligned with their spirit. Their spirit is aligned with these beliefs over here that form their truths. And it's to me almost like a waste of energy. How you doing, sir? So I just want to come on and share that. I know that going forward, and I'm sure if you follow me, you know my truth. And in knowing my truth, looking forward, I mention pain because it's just like I chose this lifestyle that I live, right? Eating raw food, fasting, drinking urine. My urine, be clear. That's been my truth. And I know that from working with largely people who don't do that, how their bodies respond at some point or another, which is usually pain. So, given that people have chosen their side and are going down that other path, which in my eye is going to even inflict even greater pain than maybe we've ever seen. This is going to be interesting. But is it going to be enough? I mean, maybe we'll see a little bit of people coming over to the other side. Maybe we won't. But we're going to see a lot of pain. That's a fact. I'm going to leave it there. Pain is a good thing. As they say, no pain, no gain. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.